Try and get the camera straight. Looks good. So, hi everybody, Ken Krushka here. My Corona 4 came in yesterday, and right off the bat I'm noticing how cool the case is. Smith Corona had. It turns out it's a 1927, but in other things like Remington and everything like that, you know, where it was just a lid and the typewriter sat fixed to a base, Smith Corona, they had this little lock system, little oil helped it, and, you know, it was, I don't know, there's a lot going on there. It's more sturdy of a body. It's even got like a metal lip edge. They thought about the wear and tear factor on this, portability, everything. I mean, on those Remingtons, the case, you're pulling all that weight up at a handle that was just leather. These people thought about actual metal for the handle. I mean, they thought about the weight and the carrying, and well, here you go. Proof is in the pudding, right? All these years later, there ain't no handle on that, but there's a handle on there. And I would trust this to carry that Corona 4 any day, when I wouldn't trust another wooden box of its time from other things. So that's the Corona 4, and I just took the handle off, and I thought, you know, you guys probably want to see something here. So here I took off the platen knob for the right side. That's all I've done so far, and I've taken some pictures. I mean, it's dirty. It's dirty. The carriage drawband shot, but if you walk the carriage, it all works good. It's got the little ears. 1927. But what I'm doing is I'm noticing that spring behind here is very, very stretched. And I think it was too fat for between the handle and between the knob and the body. It's the carriage lock. It's just too fat. So I've got this Olivetti spring here. Or is this an IBM? Whatever, it's just a little thinner, and it's got the same kind of tension. I kind of felt it. I think it'll work fine. So I'm just going to go with a little skinnier spring in there, and I think that'll be good for that part. So I got my spring hook tool. This one's got an end like this and this, where you've got your one for jogging the ribbon, and then your hook like that. But being that this is going to come out of here, whether it wants to or not, it's coming out. There we go. Alright. Well, that thing is, look, this is where it was pinching. Look at that. Do you see that pinch? Let me get this in the... That's where it's been compressing all those years. That's original. It's too fat. I got this book I want to show you too, but I like to use these kind of tools for this kind of stuff. So we'll go up here first. Come on. There we go. And now I gotta get this one. And this is gonna be the beast one, because it's down here. I'm actually on my knees doing this in my work pants. So yeah, I think it's in. Now it's got to be very close. I'll cheat and just take a peek here. So this typewriter cost me all of $26. Yep, she's in. So that's a beautiful, look at that. That's going to clear these work pants are, I got these new dress pants, so they're not really supposed to be on the floor. Yeah, that's a beautiful fix. And now that knob will clear. Look at that. So a smaller spring right there with, you know, good tension and modern, well, 1960s modern spring. Let's line that up with that. That takes care of that. I want to show you a few other little things though. So of course, this is what they had in there for, I'm sorry about all that shaking the camera. I didn't realize it was so noisy till I watched one of my videos. They had, what do you call this stuff? Tube, like oxygen tube, air tube for a car or something. And it turned hard as hell. And that's what they had in there for, not they, Smith Corona, heck no. But they, somebody must have replaced that round tube for in where there should have been that, I think, felt strip. So we're gonna rob the felt strip out of this parts typewriter. That's the beauty of having parts. You can make things work. So we'll take this felt strip. I mean, look at that. That's pretty like new even. We'll just throw a felt strip in here. Round tubing. I mean, come on. I guess anything in a pinch, but when you got something like this, why wouldn't you put a felt strip in there back then? Look at that. Now that's even kind of short. I gotta get another piece of something for the end. But there we go. Oh. Yeah, that's a little short, but much better. Now everything lays flush. I don't know if you guys caught how that stood up before. So the stance in, maybe I can just cheat it to go over, how much do I need? Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see, but it's about ½ inch too short. But I got other things laying around, so I'll find something to stick in there. So that's how you can bring back life to something. Just get it. You can probably get that at a craft store too if you don't have a parts typewriter, and you'll get your perfect layback like that. These things sit different in here than on something like this, where without the felt they still sit flat. That's not the case with something like this, because under here you've got different heights for the adjustments of the links. So you need something to make them lay flat. But anyway, that's how you do that and that. I got a million other things to do on here, so I'll record something, I'm sure, coming up. But this book, Miss Tibbett's Typewriter. So it's a children's book from a million years ago, right? But it was kind of neat. I read it at work last night. And she gets this typewriter, and it's an old one, and she visits the typewriter repairman like 3 times. But what they did is they put education in here. So everything in red, if you guys get this book and look at it, it tells about how the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, and how that's, you know, using all 26 letters of the alphabet. And there was some really neat little educational things in there. That wasn't the only point. I can't think of what the other point was. Neat old book about a typewriter. Costs nothing. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. Alright, everybody. I'll get back to putzing with this, and I'll make you some more films. Have a good one.